Hi crypto kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode we will continue to look at the key levels that I showed you from yesterday, and we are right now breaking above first key level 19,070. I do expect the market to potentially pull back down to this key level for the market to give me a higher low where I just might buy the market from. I do expect the market to overall push back up to potentially key level 20,270 because this is also a Fibonacci level on Bitcoin, and then see the market potentially to reverse back down. If we look at Ethereum, I also expect the market to pull back up to potentially 1,170 for the market to drop back down. And if this is the case, we also have a head and shoulder formation right here. So for the market to pull back up and see the market create the lower high first, then see the market drop is actually high probability. But don't forget that I'm no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first. But please continue looking at this video and I'll show you exactly what I see right now on Bitcoin and on Ethereum. If we're just looking at the overall, we have one huge weekly candlestick that we can see right now, but we are what it looks like right now, it is for about 5 hours left before the market closes for the day. I still believe that we will be bearish overall, but we just might see the market pull back up to the upside. We filled this wick back down to almost to the wick, but we also is right now closing above the previous fake out that we did have from the key level 19,040. And on the lower time frames now, we can look at the 12-hourly chart. The market has just been going sideways. So this is the same Fibonacci that I showed you in the video yesterday when I took the Fibonacci from 21,600, was it 21,650 to the low, because basically how I see it, this is one huge leg. So we just might see the market pull back up to the upside for then continue back down a little bit more. So the short term is bullish for me because it actually looks like from the support we can have a bounce to the upside. And right now on the lower time frames, I still have the same because the market haven't done anything special since yesterday, and this is the reason why I don't trade the market during the weekends, because the market is not giving me a direction. You can see how the market is just going sideways. We are just going sideways right here, so it's very easy to lose money in a market looking like that. On the lower time frames, we can still be on the 4-hourly because yesterday when I spoke about the new key levels, these yellow lines that you see is where I expect the market to give me higher lows. Going down to the lower time frames now, we can see that the market slowly and steady actually prepare itself to bounce to the upside. As you can see, I'm going back and forth like this, sorry, but if we just drag a support to where we are right now, I would have it something like this. And of course we can see the market break to the downside. It can definitely happen, but I wouldn't sell the market until we actually break 19,040, see the market creating a lower low for then pull back up to create the lower high, and then see the continuation of the drop, because otherwise it's so easy to get faked out from this from the support. As you can see, we've been trying to break this level for so many times, but we're still closing above. So this is definitely for me a sign that the market is preparing itself to be bullish again. And as I said, I do already have the targets, and that is between key level 20,270 and 20,600, because that is the Fibonacci levels on the 12-hourly chart where I do expect the market to reverse back down. And you can already see that we have the first key level at 19,070. We are above it right now. So, and we can also see how the market now broke the resistance trend line on the 1-hourly chart. And so this candlestick is closing in 45 minutes. Everything depends on how this candlestick is closing. If we're closing with a bearish candlestick, I can actually use the Fibonacci from this low from 18,944 back up to, if we now would see a bearish candlestick closing like this, because that just and that is to 19,206. So that gives us Fibonacci Fibonacci levels, and you can see how perfectly the 50% is exactly combined with the key level 19,070. So if the market pulls back down now, we just might actually see the market retest 19,070, and that could be the first higher low, and that could be when we see the beginning of the market being bullish again. And if we see that the market push back up, this is going to be so interesting to see during the week. If we now see the market being bullish or give us a bigger pullback, how the market is actually behaving around these key levels. But because based on back testing since before, I am pretty sure that the market will use these levels, some of the levels, as higher lows or reversal levels. So this is definitely something that's going to be interesting. But everything right now, if I would see the market pull back up, I need to see the market creating a high, create a higher low, and at the higher low I just might go in for a long position right here, and looking at the candlestick and see that we actually have some momentum to the upside. I'll try to hold my positions back up to these Fibonacci levels for then see the market reverse back down, and then I put short orders. If we do the same thing on Ethereum right now, we just might, because you can see overall the market is just going sideways between these levels that we have at 1,240 and 1,050, and we're just right now at the support, and we saw the market give us fake outs from this support also. We tried to break it, we're closing above. So right now, if we're looking at the lower time frames on the 4-hourly, or we're just gonna drag a Fibonacci the same way that we did on Bitcoin. So we drag a Fibonacci from 1,267 back down to 1,020, which also gives us that we can almost come back up and retest key level 1,130 one more time. And the key levels, or sorry, the Fibonacci levels for a reverse could potentially be around 1,143 and potentially 1,173, and that is the same thing as on Bitcoin. Potentially expect the market to create high highs and high lows, obviously, and then when the market pulls back up to these Fibonacci levels, this is where we slowly and steadily see the market reverse back down. If that is the case, if this Fibonacci is valid, take profit 1 will be around 960, and take profit 2 835, and take profit 3 is exactly combined with the next key level 730. So I can definitely expect the market to pull back. It actually looks that they can happen, because if this is also the case, what we can see is that the market is giving us a head and shoulder formation. A head and shoulder formation, market pulls back down, we just might come back up, retest the neckline again, and then see the continuation of the drop on Ethereum. So this is definitely something that I do look for. I do have another trend line on the 4-hourly chart, so we connected with this first high that we have around 1,260, connected with the next lower high close to the body, and we just might also see the market obviously pull back up to this resistance and then bounce back down, and then see the explosion to the upside to the other Fibonacci level. So everything is a waiting game right now, and especially now when the daily candle is closing in 4 hours and 41 minutes, it's gonna be exciting to see how the next candlesticks is looking, because if we do have a bigger candlestick, a bullish candlestick, we also have an engulfing candle. Everything depends. It is 40 minutes left of this candlestick, but it is on the 4-hourly chart. So if we do have this candlestick closing above this candlestick around 1,060, that could be engulfing candle, and that is also a bullish reversal pattern for us to potentially see the push to the upside again. Or we just might see the market break below, retest from below, and then see the continuation back down. Because overall, I do expect the market still to reverse back down, but this is only the pullback that I look for potentially. And if that is the case, I can actually buy the market. Don't forget that you can also receive a bonus on BYBIT up to $4,450 by using the link in the description down below the video. You also have it here in the corner. This is how you're supporting me in Bitcoinsensus, and the best thing with BYBIT BYBIT is obviously that we have the very low fees while we're holding our positions for a longer time. I've been having this trade on for a couple of days. I do still expect the market to drop back down to 930, so I'm very patient with this trade because I do expect the market to pull back up a little bit, and that is why this is so good with a very low fee. So claim the bonus up to $4,450. Thank you so much, guys, for looking at this video together with me. I hope you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification so you know when I am live tomorrow. I have my morning live stream at 8 a.m. Swedish time. That is 1 hour before London session opens, so don't forget to be on that live stream. Don't forget to comment on this video too and tell me what do you think will happen this week on Bitcoin and on Ethereum and overall with the cryptocurrencies. Thank you so much. Have a good day. We'll see each other later. Mwah, from Sweden.